We are getting ready to go here in Hop Hog at the rinks. A freshman matchup to start off the night. Nothing better than some hockey starting at 6:20. A little bit later than that, but 6:20 is always the official time here on the LI Sports Network. Of course, this is the main meal of the day. If you are Kings Park Commack KPC, you do know that there is a playoff varsity matchup that's going to be happening in just a little bit. There's actually two here on the North Rinks tonight, as well as two just behind us on the South. There's going to be a lot of playoff hockey to be had here on the LI Sports Network. Some good matchups. Of course, I'm going to be taking us through the St. Anthony's and Ward Melville matchup, as well as East Islip and KPC. So you have that to look forward to. But the game at hand right now, West Islip versus KPC. This is a freshman matchup. Taking a look at the standings so far for the freshman league. East Islip leads the way with 12 wins and 1 loss. Smithtown Hop Hog is in second place. KPC just behind that at 10-3 at 20 points total. So KPC not far outside of that top overall seed in the freshman division. And for West Islip, they are currently still searching for their first win in regulation, 0-12-1 on the season. And they have 1 point coming away from that. So looking to add on a little bit more to their points as we get into the national anthem here at the rinks. And that was the national anthem. Always a beautiful one here at the rinks. Not exactly like your NHL games, but we'll take what we get. As it looks like we will be getting into game action as well. This is the first time this season that these two teams have played against each other. Of course, in the freshman league, of course, the KPC Knights and West Islip, or excuse me, Islip Lions have played twice already in varsity. Unfortunately, West Islip not making it to the varsity playoffs. I really would have loved to see them get there. Obviously, Pollard with his 40-goal season, that would have been such a treat to watch. And who could forget about Saphoff? I mean, when you have one of the top overall players and goal scorers, the definitive best goal scorer, and one of the best goaltenders, things can happen. Obviously, anyone from New York is familiar with just how good a goaltender can do for you in the NHL playoffs. Think about the combination of Sorokin and Shesterkin. The goaltenders for tonight, you might ask. Well, at one side, it's John Higgins for West Islip. Higgins has impressed me pretty much every time he's out in net. I mean, the diving saves that he can really pull off, it always keeps his team a little bit closer in these games, and he really does come out here and battle every night, no matter what happens. And that's just something that you gotta love to see from your goalie. It's a tough position to play. That mental battle really is something that you gotta perfect, and the fact that Higgins already has it at such a young age, well, kudos to him. Lord knows I didn't have that mentality when I was playing sports. Something went wrong, I just threw up, gave up. As the first shot of the game is taken and blockered away. Luke Gallant looking for his second opportunity, getting over to his teammate Marco Abenda. Abenda's shot goes wide, and KPC will get the clear. And the save for John Higgins. His fellow goaltender on the other end, 200 feet away, as that shot will go a little bit wide, is Chris Guarnieri. Guarnieri also a great goaltender in this league, as Higgins makes another great save off the mask. Looking to track his KPC with a little bit of extended offensive zone time. They look for another shot that whistles through the crease. Comes around to the near side and wrapped back down. Quickly played along the boards by Webster, but held in. Second opportunity for West Islip. They can't get it out. Another shot played towards Higgins. Blockers that to the side. KPC will control. Out in front. In the crease. Goes wide right of the goal. Centering pass again. This one to the slot, but not played well. And played out by the Lions. Will go 200 feet. Referees will enforce an icing as they should. And will pause with 12:56 to play in the first. 0-0 still the score. Nice takeaway at the blue line. Here comes Sinclair with some room, looking for the backhand pass. Good idea. Didn't exactly have the room to do it though. Down low, they get the puck back. Cutting out in front of the crease is Rowan Burnt. Broken up in the slot and past the blue line. Both teams have had some pretty clean possessions so far, mainly because both teams have made it through the neutral zone without a lot of drama. KPC get an interception down low and looked to head north. Puck went bouncing off the boards, back into the hands of the Lions, playing it to open space, back to Jeremy Sinclair. Had room on the left and does get the puck in. KPC take control again, get it up and out. Here comes Matthew McKenna, will lose out on the puck to Minervini. And it's sent all the way down again. Should be another icing. The referees agree with what I saw. And we get our second pause of the game. A little bit of line changes for both teams. Got I believe another freshman matchup going on behind us. Actually, a developmental matchup. That's being played, again, KPC. They're playing a lot of hockey tonight. A lot of KPC fans probably here in the building right now. But Kings Park, Commack, their DV Gold team, developmental, of course, is playing the SCHSHL Braves. That game tied at 1 as we get a shot from the slot. Great opportunity, and it's an even better save for Higgins. Taken back into the offensive zone again. Wrapped down low, and a backhander will send it blazing past the blue line all the way down to the other end. Quickly played out by the Knights back into the neutral zone. Another backhander clearing attempt. Broken up, and here comes KPC with it into the offensive end. A quick shot saved by Higgins. Puck still bouncing loose in the slot, and it's reclaimed by Kent. Kent will get it ahead. And a couple of passes will find the Lions breaking past the blue line. A little bit of room, centering pass straight into the glove, and that will do it for that little extended period. Cornieri catch that out of midair. Good to know I haven't jinxed Higgins just yet. Of course, the classic broadcaster jinx. As we're going to take a little bit of a medical timeout here on the LI Sports Network. And we'll be back in a little bit. And we come back to live. Levy was helped off the ice and is now being attended to over by the bench by the athletic trainers. Always do a good job here at the rinks. As we will head to a power play for West Islip. Trying to capitalize early in the game. Not going to win the face-off, and KPC take it ahead. Webster doing a good job on the sideline, giving his teammate a water bottle so he can get it going. And he looks like he'll bounce back and be okay. KPC controlling right now on the PK. Taking it back into their own zone. They look to play it ahead. Could theoretically just pass around the neutral zone, kill off as much time as possible. But now they're looking for the attack. In on net, shot saved by Higgins. They'll flip it forward back into the slot, and KPC take over again. Schwartz passing it down low. Giving it over. Now taken back and played out of the zone. Mediano will get it into the neutral. Looks for the forecheck. Deked out by Waterman. Waterman will bring it in. Toe dragging around into the slot. He shoots. And Higgins made a save. Sent it off the bar and down low. Already a minute gone by in the power play. Puck back into the neutral zone for West Islip. Schwartz once again with it. Breaking in with some speed. Schwartz dangling over to the right. He's shot. Saved by Higgins. Again, you can't say enough good things about John Higgins. Really does define as a backstop for this team, the backbone as well. Making so many good plays. Puck down low. Wrapped around to the near boards. West Islip trying to hold it in right now, fading away into the neutral zone as they can see the rush coming for KPC. Knights offsides, have to reset. Schwartz will just fire it into the left wing corner. Puck around the boards. Higgins will accelerate it to the near side. 5 seconds left on the power play. Another quick shot. That one's off to the right as Higgins saw a whistle by his cage. And the power play is over for the Lions. Good PK coming out from the Knights. Here comes a rush. Wind-up shot. That goes high. Abenda with the opportunity, but now KPC springing back the other way. Already carrying it into the right wing corner, putting it down low. Wraps around to the far side. West Islip have time to play it out, and they will. Wrapped in once more to the far side. Webster trying to stay strong in his skates, has a clearing opportunity. 2 passes and they're out. Puck control right now for KPC's Elite. Go back into the neutral zone before they find their chance to attack, but here it is, and they score. Great look for King Park as they will get up to a 1-0 lead in the first. We'll take a quick replay of that. With 8:03 to play, Kings Park will come out ahead on top. And West Islip already trailing in this game. Obviously they wanted to come out with a little bit more steam, especially with that power play that they had. Nice strip at the far side by Minervini. Minervini trying to play it forward. Had Kent with him, but it's taken back. Schwartz up the right side. Schwartz with space. His shot saved by Higgins. Schwartz really loves joining the rush from the defensive end. I mean, man, can he skate. Pugh with it. Pugh centering pass. Instead it goes to the far side. Schwartz will control. Walking at the blue line. Sends it towards the goal and now down low. 7:25 left to play in the first. Quick shot taken and a save to respond from Higgins. Anthony Catazone with the goal for KPC, putting his team up 1-0. Another shot, that's not going to reach the net. Blocked out in front by Leonard Minervini. On near side. The Knights are able to keep it alive. Now walking the red line. In on net. A quick shot again. Saved. Rebound. Rings the crossbar. And goes up into the netting. KPC have just been dominating the puck in the offensive end so far. Face-off won a little bit too cleanly for KPC as it will come back into the neutral zone, forcing them to reset. Back into the offensive end, puck over towards the slot, shot, traffic out in front, it doesn't reach the net, still loose there. Which team can come away with it? Some more stick checks and West Islip will finally get a clean look on it. Still in the offensive end, bouncing around in the right circle. Wrapped down low, then played on net, Higgins made a save. Clearing opportunity here for the Lions. First one stepping up to it. Bamonte sends it to the other side. A shot deflects wide left. Now KPC on the reset. At the blue line, dancing, coming in. The shots, blocker save from Higgins. 6 minutes to play in the first. Centering pass attempted, broken up, and West Islip can head north. Aniano looking for a shooting lane, blows a tire and goes into the end boards. Paliota breaking through some sticks, trying to send it out in front, hit the backside of the net. Now it comes in front of Higgins, and he will cover up. 5:34 to play in the first. Some line changes coming from both teams. Checking back in on the game behind us. It's now 3-1 for Sachem in that developmental matchup. They're looking to upset the 13-3 KPC developmental goal team. Another face-off will be won at the far side. Higgins tracking the puck right now through traffic. It comes wide to the right of the cage. KPC first on the scene again, looking to pass it into the slot. Good defense down low coming from Minervini. Shot taken, and that will deflect into the nets. Another thing that West Islip has done pretty well so far is deflecting these shots. A lot of the better opportunities for KPC have been off the rush, getting in with more numbers and making it a little bit harder for John Higgins to know who's going to be taking the shot. Obviously, does have the ability to go from right to left and make those highlight saves, but obviously that's a little bit harder when you're playing a team the quality of KPC. Out into the slot again, puck loose and to the far boards. Burt looking to get there first, puck stays alive in the offensive end. Round to the near side, back up top to the slot, a shot, that goes wide to left, deflects it on net, and Higgins makes a save. Centering pass, dribbles through the crease. Out in front, and the Lions will get an opportunity to clear with Sinclair. They'll backhand pass it, looks for the return, intercepted in the neutral zone. This is what I'm talking about. KPC almost with a breakaway opportunity right there. Good defensive play in the neutral zone. And the Lions will get it back into the offensive end. Matthew Minervini controlled it for a second. Now here comes KPC, the 2-on-1 that I was talking about. Lone man back is Leonard Minervini. In the 2-on-1, pass across, they tuck it home. Empty net as much as you need. Just when I say the best opportunities for the Knights are coming off the rush, well, they proved me right. They're right there. Get themselves a clean goal. .4:15 to play in the first. Carter Watchinger getting that goal credit right there. Makes it 2-0 for Kings Park with a little over 4 minutes to play in the first. Kings Park will hold it in. Pugh looking for his options in the left circle. His shot broken up in the slot, and now West Islip can look for a breakout. They get a shot on goal. I heard that as a blocker save. Puck down low. The Knights with some passing options. They give it to the far point. Now looking to set up the rush again. Not exactly an odd man rush, but still a little bit dangerous. Got the puck in deep. Pugh back onto it. Will lose it out to Leonard Minervini. His clearing effort will go through. Pugh at the far side, picking it back up, looking to dig it free. Pugh will tap it into the slot, setting up a shot that goes too high. On the near side, KPC keep it in. Max Manchester looking for the feeding option. Pass goes to the far point, held in for now, then tapped around a couple of defenders. Nice moves for Kevin Schwartz. Schwartz recovers, walking right at the blue line, looking to save it instead. He'll make the smart play, bring it back into the neutral zone, not wanting to give up a breakaway. Overskates it a little bit, and Kent takes it away. Kent looking for the pass. That's broken up. Nice step up in the neutral zone for Matthew Minervini. He could sense that there was a breakaway coming right there. Didn't want to leave Ava Galley all alone in the 3-on-1 potentially developing. Knights come in with it again towards the slot. The shot taken. Higgins looking for the save. Not sure what the referees are calling this. Oh, the puck is already on the near side. I didn't even see it. Must have bounced off of Higgins, but definitely a grade A save for him as we approach the 2-minute warning in the first period. Around to the far side, Juliana Hoffman battling for it there. A couple of other players come to help her dig it out of the boards. Matthew McKenna trying to kick it with his skate. Instead it goes behind them. Over for a shot blocked out in front by Ava Galley. Minervini looking for the clear. Gets it past the blue line and actually held in. Catazone coming down. Cross ice pass. Shot back the other way and Higgins makes two great saves. See if we can take a quick replay of that. Good seam pass. Good movement from Higgins. Finds the follow-up. And also shuts it down with the glove. Can't ask much more from your goaltender right there. This face-off over to the left of Higgins on the near side. Nice toe drag. APC looking for their angles, but instead it's given away. West Islip looking for the odd man rush, but taken back in the neutral zone. .117 to play in the first. West Islip still looking for their first tally on the score sheet. They've been hemmed into their defensive zone for so long, just like they are right now. These puck battles along the boards, KPC winning them all, it feels like. Pass over the blue line, intercepted and taken forward. Gallant will get it in deep to the right wing corner. Definitely good play from him. Read the play expertly. Pass ahead, tipped by Webster. Higgins out of his net will play it to the near side away from danger. Approaching 30 seconds to play in the first. West Islip with it again. On it is Leonard Minervini. Towards the slot. Minervini, a shot saved. Rebound not covered up. Kept alive by KPC, but that might have been the Lions' best opportunity of the period. As it looks like the puck just split in two. Or maybe that's a mouth guard. More than likely a mouth guard. I'm still waiting for my two-puck moment. It'll come eventually. Lucas Wilk into the face-off for the Lions. Looking to use the remaining time to get one more quick shot off. Cut the lead for the Knights in half. They get it in the slot, fanning on the shot with Sinclair, and it comes past him. Tipped in the neutral zone by Webster, and here's Wimmer with an angle. His shot saved by Higgins, who will cover it up and keep the puck alive to drain out the rest of the time in the first, and we'll head to our first break here on the LI Sports Network and be back for the next 15 minutes in the second period. 2-0 the score after one. The Knights trying to get their line set for this face-off. Goaltenders back in their nets. And we are ready to go for the next 15. Of course, Kings Park, the standings would favor them in this matchup. 10-3-0 on the season. As Islip still searching for their first win in regulation. To the far side, puck almost played out but held in. Constanzo setting up a shot in the slot. That's saved by Higgins. Now the puck into the right wing corner. Walking through a little bit of traffic. What a shot! Top right corner. And that's a highlight if I've ever seen one. I demand a replay. Look at that rocket. Even Higgins can't believe it. And such a casual celebration as well. It's almost like he does that every night in the backyard. Quick goal in the second period will make it a 3-0 lead for KPC. Wimmer will get on the board with that shot. More of a rocket, like I said. Centering pass broken up by the lines. They look to skate it out and dig themselves out of this 3-goal hole. Puck played forward and ahead. A shot taken. That's off to the right. Maybe a blocker save. Coming out of Guarnieri. Lions with a good forecheck coming right now. Not able to hold it in at the blue line, but it's taken back in the neutral zone by Ava Galley. She'll send it ahead for Gallant, setting up the forecheck for Kent. He flies in the left wing corner, looking for the body hit, but KPC are able to navigate it and bring it forward. Up the left side. Wimmer with some room. Wimmer with a shot. That goes off to the right. Our Wimmer scored that, actually. Puck was in and out so fast, I didn't even see it go in. 4-0 now for the Knights. So Wimmer with back-to-back goals, scoring at 14:27 and 13:34. Must have hit off the bar at the bottom of the net, the one that's encased with the white. Higgins got beat down low. So Wimmer on for the natural hat trick. Another shot taken. That one is definitely saved by Higgins. Wimmer does, of course, lead his team in goals and points, but not assists. Up to 21 goals on the season now with those two recent tallies, as that's another shot and another score. That one beats Higgins up top, easy to see. As we'll take another replay of that. The Knights up to 5. Blistering wrister. Top left corner. Like I was saying, Wimmer up to 21 goals on the season, 28 points total, looking to crack that 30 bomb. Could very well do that tonight, considering his team has already put up 5 goals. As an icing will be taken by the Knights. Come back to their zone as the clock ticks down to 12:52 in the second period. Face off in the right dot. Sticks tied up. Aniano not able to win it. Knights look to circle around the far side. Collect at the blue line and walked ahead. Now the Knights in the offensive zone, dropping for a quick shot. That one's too high. Around the boards, Lions looking to clear. They get it to the far side. Gallant will tap it in deep. Guarnieri will send it around. Holding at the near side and a turnover, breaking in down low. Numbers there. The tap home won't go. One of the better opportunities for them. Aniano just not able to shove it 5-hole. Back the other way for the Knights. A nice toe drag coming around the defender. Shot on goal, saved by Higgins. Webster gets back for the clear. Sends it off the boards. In the neutrals end, KPC looking for the reload. Catazone in on net. His shot saved by Higgins. Webster circles it. On the near side, Webster gets back to the puck. Puck dribbling through the slot uninterrupted and then goes into the right wing corner. KPC going to make a change on the fly as a couple of their players try to drag it out in front. Manchester with the physical play as he backs up, lets his team reload. Oh, puck almost going by a couple of defenders. Another shot taken. Higgins on the save. Big rebound cleared out of the blue paint. Nice hit at the far boards from Abenda. Costanzo will keep it alive on the near side. Lions again looking for the clear. That shut down on the far side this time. Up into the high slot. Schwarzer saved by Higgins. Some equipment down on the ice over at the Kings Park bench, and they score again. Make it 6 as KPC have exploded in this second period for 4 more goals. Well, as we take a look at that on the Monkey Sports Instant Replay, just some traffic out in front and a nice shot from the defenseman. Costanzo will get his team another one, and the Knights lead by 6 here with 10 more minutes to play in the second period. Ava Galley will get her hand at playing the puck, looking to lift it high into the neutral zone. Galley brushing off that hit as well, and now here come the Lions with a potential breakaway. Burt in on net. Burt shot, he scores! West Islip respond with their own. Good play in the neutral zone, will get it done. Burt just coming in. Forehand, backhand, chipping it up and finds a little hole right there on the blocker side. Pummels it in. And we find ourselves at a 6-1 margin. Costanzo giving it away. Here comes Wilk. Wilk in on net. His shot saved. Wilk with a great opportunity to get 2 in a row. Looking for another one-timer. I think part of his stick got broken up. Never really got on net. As it will go down for an icing. 9:56 to play. Wilk coming in for the face-off. Referees making sure everyone's set at the line. Puck dropped. Wrapped around the boards. Galley should be able to keep this one in. She makes it over to the far side and puts it down low. Now into the slot looking for the centering pass, broken up. Sinclair not able to find his target. That pass was intended for McKenna, a little too far ahead of him. McKenna will chase it to the far side. 9:30 to play in the second. West Islip with the most recent goal, but that one rings the bar. Interrupting that streak of 6 unanswered for KPC. 4 of them in the... that was an attempt in Michigan. That for sure was an attempt in Michigan. I would have screamed if Kevin Schwartz was able to pull that one off. As we approach 9 minutes to play in the second, like I was saying, KPC scored 4 in the second period so far, scored 2 in the first. Still 9 minutes to play in the second, 4 goals. What a tally in this 6 minutes of play. Puck dropped off. Schwartz looking to pass it to the far side. Gets it over to his defensive pairing with Catazone. Catazone will now look for a Michigan. What's with the KPC defenseman and going for Michigans? I've never seen such a thing. Wilt getting into the offensive end, giving it over to Sinclair. Sinclair looking for a shot interrupted in front. Now, in all fairness, if I was their coach, as long as they're getting back on defense, they can go and look for some Michigans. Now, I doubt they're going to hit a Michigan, because that's hard to do, but definitely not the most efficient shot. That's the way I'll put it. More than likely, if you want the points, just throw it out in front. But I'm sure they're just trying to have a little bit of fun. I doubt Higgins will let them do that either. Higgins got eyes in the back of his head. He knows when it's coming. Poke check does trip up a player from KPC. It's taken away. Potential breakaway coming, and it's a little too far ahead. Guarnieri will play it off the boards. Lions take it back in the neutral zone. On the backhand, they try to play it in. Back into the offensive end. Going into a crouch to fail. Was looking for a long-range shot. Instead, wraps around, puts it out in front. What a feed. McKenna couldn't get the shot off, though. Lions with it again. Coming ahead with a full head of steam is Minervini. Minervini trying to get it around the couple. Broken up. Gets it down low. Kent controls. Kent looking for the centering pass. In there for a second. Gallant can't get the shot around all the defensemen. So much traffic out in front. Wimmer sends it to his right, taken past the blue line. Wimmer trailing the play as his teammate gets crunched in. Will go over to Leonard Minervini. Puck at the blue line. Wimmer now breaking into the high slot, passing to his right. Off for a shot, no good as it was fanned on. Higgins will pounce on top of it. First save that Higgins has made in a while. His team has done a good job of getting some more offensive zone pressure. Obviously, the best way to not give up goals is by not letting teams take shots. Well, what's the best way to do that? Keep the puck in the offensive end. As Levy will skate over to the near side, of course taking a bigger hit earlier on. Always good to see that he's okay and able to skate off under his own power. 6:52 to play in the second. Clearing attempt, not going to go the Lions' way. Now Wimmer trying to get towards the slot high there, looking for the one-timer. Watching her, just barely not able to tuck that one in. Sends it back to the other side. KPC buzzing around like a bunch of bees right now in the right circle. Looking to play it out in front. Galley there, breaks up a couple of sticks. Now on the wraparound attempt, also shut down. Good job by Kent. Tries to get it over to Gallant. He can't clear. Ava Galley in on the scene. She sends it off the boards on the far side and once again held in. Wimmer gives it over. Another shooting lane. KPC don't take that centering pass here. Wimmer a shot. Saved by Higgins. Rebound, they score. KPC make it 7 with just over 6 minutes to play. You can see that initial shot, the big rebound. Higgins had his eye on it, loses it for just a second, and it finds its way to the back of the net. KPC off the face-off, looking for possession. They get it over to Manchester, dicing it up. He looks for the shot, saved by Higgins. Manchester with it again, sending it into the slot. The one-timer not there, and the excellent defensive pressure coming out from Galley. Galley still holding her man down. Will force the puck away to the far boards. Held in, here's Schwartz. Not in Michigan territory and has the puck ripped off his stick by Galley. Nice defensive sequence coming from Ava Galley. Back to Galley on the far side. Looks for her option. Sends it into the neutral zone. Manchester will pick it off. Manchester coming in on net. Higgins will clear the garbage away to the side. 5 minutes left to play in the second. A little over 5, I should say. Puck skated ahead by Aniano. Aniano past the blue line. Loses control of his handle. Manchester trying to drag around one. He's denied. Pugh takes it. Nice spin move in the neutral zone. Trying to keep it past the blue line and The Lions will say no. Gallant saw that pass go a little too far past him. Looks for the hit onto Schwartz. Absorbs it. Schwartz still on his feet. Kent coming in to help. Puck still loose down below the goal line, and now it's played ahead and out. Past the blue line is Pugh. Trying to find a player shrieking ahead. I think he thought Kevin Schwartz would get in on that attack, but Schwartz instead will stay home. Does come on the back check for the takeaway. Kevin Schwartz now wrapping around his own net, looking for some passing options, fires it to the blue line, taken now forward by Pugh. Pugh past the blue line, gets it over, setting up a shot, back to Pugh, collects it on his skate, down to the backhand, not able to get a shot off, puck loose in the crease, and I believe Higgins has it. A hair under 4 minutes to play in the second period, 7-1 the score. Tommy having the time of his life right now. Taking a look, we have an update on the game happening behind us. 4-2, the current score. Sachem Braves on top of the KPC developmental team. Looking for that upset, like I said. So here another eruption from the crowd behind us. That might be indicative of another goal. Waterman will keep it alive over on this side of the rink. Down low, chasing after it is Leonard Minervini. He'll force it to the far side. Sinclair will chase after it. KPC just passing so well. Now they get a shot on goal. Tipped out in front and saved by John Higgins. Face off. Won by KPC. They look for control at the far side. Dragging it around to players. Catazone looking for the centering pass. Couldn't get it to his man. Out in front, Higgins looking to put his pad on it. Dribbles off to the left of the crease. Higgins lost control. There were so many sticks whacking at it. Waterman keeps it alive on the near side. Tapping it ahead. Now gets it. KPC with firm control, kept in by Catazone. He walks the blue line to the left. His shot blocked out in front, loose in the crease. John Higgins tried to sprawl on top of it, but it's cleared out by his defense. Catazone on the backhand will get a pass over to DeFeo. He looks to send it forward, intercepted in his own defensive end by Leonard Minervini. Now coming around, Wilk. Up the right side, Wilk takes a hit and falls. Catazone will take it away. Catazone, pressured by Sinclair, will curl around. Now looking to clear it off the boards and will get it. Should go down 200 feet. Referees looking to call an icing on this one, and they will. 2:26 to play in the second period. Puck down low again. KPC wrapping around the boards. Nice tip forward, but I think McKenna thought he had a few more players in the neutral zone. McKenna now looking to apply some pressure. Does force a turnover. Weimer brings it forward. McKenna tapping his stick in the neutral zone. Wants it. Gets the feed. Now walking up the right side. McKenna with some nice stick handles. Pulls up and gets a lot of separation. KPC looking for an angle. McKenna, very good entry right there. Puck fed back to the high side. McKenna will block a shot out in front. Taking a hit from his own man right there. Minervini puts it ahead on the backhand. Held in for now, then played forward off the boards by Benda. Benda with some speed, trying to get to it first. But Monte will beat him out. 1:20 left to play in the second. Scoring has slowed down a little bit. I say that, it's still a 5-goal period for Kings Park. West Islip has scored one in that time as well to make it 7-1. David Galley has it at the far side. Held in by McKenna. Now they battle for possession. Comes out in front of the crease and wide to the left. Puck around. Galley to it. In the corner. Taken away by KPC. Wimmer gives it to Beaumonte. Beaumonte back to Wimmer. Wimmer cuts it up. Back to Beaumonte. He has room to shoot. Instead feeds McKenna down low. McKenna. Dancing off to the right. Going to lose control of the puck. It's back into the neutral zone with 20 seconds left in the period. The Knights looking for one more rushing attempt. McKenna going to be the first one to it on the near side, challenged by Matthew Minervini, and Minervini will win the puck battle and send it to length. 4 seconds left in the period. 3, 2, and 1. We will end this 15-minute frame with the Kings Park Commack Knights up 7-1. Just 15 more minutes to play, and then of course after that we are going to have some varsity playoff action. Can't miss it here on the LI Sports Network. And we're back for the third period. A quick opportunity for the Knights. Not taking the shot, though. I was watching her. Comes back into the neutral zone. Schwartz will get it on the near side. Schwartz passing it back D to D. Puck ahead. Into the offensive zone for the Knights. It's going to take a big comeback for the Lions, as that's a great opportunity. I don't think Higgins needed to make a save there. He might have been over for it anyways. The slot, Kevin Schwartz looking for the opportunity, and it's broken up. Potential breakaway coming for the Lions. Gallant wanted the feed, but wasn't able to get it through traffic. Leonard Minervini had too many defensemen in front of him. Webster will get his pass broken up. Gallant back for it. Pass across the ice. Not exactly tape to tape, but Schwartz will come in. Gallant almost had another breakaway opportunity. Does have a tendency to stay up high looking for those options. Gallant now breaking forward, picked up by Schwartz in transition. Puck broken up in the neutral zone. KPC get it back into the offensive end. They look for the shot, feed across, and they score. Make it 8-1 here at the rinks. As we take a replay of that. Monkey Sports instant replay. Such a beautiful feed, beautiful shot. Had plenty of room to try to pick apart John Higgins. Hung out to dry right there as well was Higgins. So with over 13 minutes to play, KPC now looking to open this game up to an 8-point lead. Trying to stop that, though, is Sinclair, who comes in. Burt with him. Burt, of course, scored the earlier goal. The Knights now with another offensive shift. Schwartz gets the puck at the blue line. Awkward tap, and it's passed. Lucas Wilk with it. Sends it to the far side. Touched ahead by Sinclair. His slap shot goes wide to the left. Good poke check coming from Matthew Minervini. The unofficial, final coming out from the Sachem Braves Kings Park Commack developmental game, 5-2 for the Braves. So I do believe they took the upset. KPC's developmental team just losing their 4th game of the season this late is so impressive. Of course, their freshman team trying to win their 11th game right now. Galley, the only defensive back. Quick shot taken. Higgins makes the save. It's through his pads, and he's lucky that one didn't go in. Or maybe it's skill, you never know. Calculation. John Higgins did all the math before it even went in. To the far side, Catazone looking for a shot. That one's off to the left. Takes a big carom, comes to the near side. Oh, tipped in. Good opportunity right there for KPC to try to find their 9th. Lions find a way through it. Another opportunity, that shot taken. Higgins makes the save, rebound in the crease, steered aside. Opportunity up top, puck played towards the net. Hits off a skate, the Lions have an opportunity to clear. Sinclair can't get it out. Getting some support now from Wilk, and they will get it past the blue line. Holding it still on these near boards. Nice touch from Catazone. Catazone has it on the forehand, plays it ahead. One more pass, intercepted by Galley. Both teams still whacking at it wildly in the neutral zone. KPC with control. Pugh with the backhand feed. The shot saved by Higgins, and it bounces down low. Puck played past Burt, now into the slot again. Pugh not able to get a shot off. Tough defense at the blue line from Wilk. The puck still played in deep. The hits open up along the walls. Referee with a little bit of a hand check there as well. Referee's a little bit bigger than the players here in the freshman league, that's for sure. Walking down the slot, the shot off to the right. Pugh looking for the rebound. Should get to it first, has Catazone up top. Catazone will walk down the wall, curling off to his left, setting up his shot, deflects into the netting, and we will get a pause. 9:55 left to play in the third period. 8-1 the score in favor of the Knights. Again, if you like playoff hockey, if you like varsity hockey, and if you like Suffolk County High School Hockey League hockey, well, boy, do I have a treat for you, because after this period, we will be getting into our first varsity hockey matchup, playoff matchup on the North Rink. Of course, there's going to be one going on a little bit before us, coming up in 10 minutes on the South Rink. Also, of course, broadcasted by the LI Sports Network, is the Connect-Claw-Sayville T-Birds facing off against the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. That's going to be an interesting matchup right there. I know that Smithtown Hauppauge is the first seed, and they only lost one game in the regular season. But I still think the Birds can do it. I think the T-Birds, they have upset potential in their veins. I think they have the defensive core to do it, and I think Logan Keel is just a battler. I think he's a two-way center, and I think he can definitely get an upset like that done. I don't think the Bulls should count their eggs before they hatch, essentially. That's what I believe. Hockey is made for upsets. Maybe not as much as basketball. That's why March Madness is what it is, but nonetheless. And then obviously the playoff matchup that will be taking place on North Rinks. I'll be on the call, Tommy on the camera. Will be between Ward Melville and St. Anthony's. Again, definitely another tough matchup for Ward Melville. St. Anthony's While Hauppauge only lost 1 game, St. Anthony's only lost 2 games, and for the longest time were also undefeated in the league. Looked like they'd be the #1 seed. Fell off a little bit in the late part, but that just means they come in with a chip on their shoulder, and that always makes a team a little bit more dangerous, of course. You never want to play a team that feels like they have a lot more to prove and has the skill and the speed and the size to back it up like St. Anthony's does. Talk about a goaltending trio. I mean, that St. Anthony's goaltending trio, you can really mix in whatever guy you want. Probably have a great option. Of course, not as great as John Higgins has been this game, though. He's always awesome. Puck taken ahead up the right side. Looking for a quick opportunity, and they score. Make it 9 for KPC. Or excuse me, 7:46 to play in the third. And for anyone out there wondering why the varsity playoffs start long before anyone else's playoffs, well, very simple reason. Varsity has the chance to make states runs, and that obviously takes a lot of time. Traveling all over, because of course you start with county playoffs, and you go into your regional playoff, and then if you win the regional playoff, then you go to the rest of the state, and then all of a sudden you could be traveling up to, I believe the playoffs are going to be played in, wait with me, it'll come to me. Binghamton, there we go. I believe they're going to be in Binghamton. So of course that's, 5 hours away. And it takes time to do all of that. So because of that, you have to start your playoffs a little bit sooner. Just means we'll get a lot more developmental and freshman hockey here at the rinks, which, LISN. Watch it on LISN. We got all of the freshman and developmental hockey, JV hockey as well. Whatever you want between the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. 6:46 left to play in the third. Knights looking for another opportunity. They get the puck into the left circle, dragging it down low. Broken up, and now an opportunity to clear for Webster. He gets it into the neutral zone. Gallant springing forward with a little bit of speed. Might get to the puck first. Gallant looking for the shot, just barely fanning on it. Schwartz will come back and take it forward for the Knights. Schwartz on the backhand will shovel it forward. Looking for the centering pass, back to Schwartz. He cuts to the right, dropping it off again. Probably should have thought shot there. Schwartz, of course, one of 2 players that tried a Michigan earlier. Again, it's really not every day you see a defenseman go for a Michigan. 5:55 to play in the third. Pass across the ice, goes over to the Knights. Getting it down low, pressure coming in, applied by Minervini. Of course, the later matchups for the varsity playoffs, Northport Huntington and Sachem, that will be on the South Rink. 9 o'clock estimated start. Is room in the slot here for the Knights, getting down low, passing it to the right. Maybe again, thinking shoot right there. Maybe get yourselves another one. East Islip and Kings Park Commack will close out the night. That's a 9:20 start, the latest game we have here on the LI Sports Network. And that, of course, will be broadcasted by myself and Tommy on camera. Taking ahead, back into the neutral zone. Here comes a breakaway for Schwartz. Schwartz coming in on his forehand, to the backhand, between the legs, and he scores. What a goal from Kevin Schwartz. He wanted to show off the skill where you got it right there, kid. So we're going to take a nice replay of that. Just watch him coming in between the legs. You got to be kidding me. Put that on last night's best. Talked about practicing that in your garage. I guarantee you Kevin Schwartz has been waiting for his opportunity to show that off. On the near side, Pugh will take it past the blue line. Pugh feeding towards the center. Broken up just a little bit and then closed down by Leonard Minervini, not allowing another shot. 3:50 now to play. KPC with an 8-goal lead will just look to run this clock out at this point. Should comfortably get another win on the board. And of course, that will be their 11th of the season, improving to 11-3. So again, just a great job from this freshman black team, as they will get another one on the board, make it 10. As we will just keep rolling here. Obviously, anytime if you are a die-hard fan of any of these schools, you'll look to teams, because you can obviously project a little bit. If a team's good in freshmen, if you have a good developmental team, that probably means that your varsity team is going to be pretty good in a couple of years as well. Well, Kings Park right now has a top freshman team and a top developmental team. And of course, just kind of have that pedigree of being a good hockey program in general here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. So if you are a Kings Park parent, well, you might have something to look forward to in a couple of years. This team should definitely start to really mix it up. Not that they have a bad team right now, because, oh man, do they have some scoring. For anyone wondering, the #1 and #3 point producers in the league, the only man in between them. Well, I'll let you guess that one for yourselves. I think it's pretty easy. Pass down low. Approaching 2 minutes to play in the third. I'll give you a hint. It's the man that scored 40 goals in the regular season. That should narrow it down for you. No one else breaking 30, I believe, this season. McKenna has it. He'll bring it around. 2 minutes to play in the third. Pass out in front. KPC looking for control. Gallant thinking shot. Had the takeaway, just couldn't get it off his stick in time. Now the Knights breaking ahead. Firing it in deep. Higgins will watch it sail around the boards to the near side. 90 seconds to play in this affair. Puck into the slot. Manchester will pass it over to his left. KPC now just playing possession game. So we can take a look at the freshman standings again. This one not going to affect West Islip too much. They'll still be tied with Patman. Still in striking distance of Commack as well, the T-Birds. And for the Knights, this will tie them up with Smithtown Hauppauge in regulation wins, but will not tie them up in points. They'll still be a half game back. Of course, with 22 points, Smithtown Hauppauge, the red Smithtown Hauppauge team, because of course there are two freshman teams for Smithtown Hauppauge. Smithtown Hauppauge red has 23 points. East Islip has 24. So Kings Park Commack definitely in the mixture for that. Pass up and around the boards. 15 seconds to play in the third period. And we can start to close out this broadcast here on the North Rinks, here on LI Sports Network. Thank you so much for listening. And please, please get ready for this playoff hockey that is about to follow, as we will hear the final buzzer. KPC 9, West Islip 1 in this freshman hockey matchup. Final score, of course. And I hope everyone has a great day. Everyone at the rinks gets home safe, and you get that popcorn ready, because we're about to have some fun hockey play. Varsity playoffs up next.